Hi there, I'm Miss CarolAnn, and this is Daniel in the lion's den. This is Daniel right here, and this is the lion's den over here. This is where the lions are, and the den is just the area where the lions are for safety. And this whole area is King Darius's kingdom. This is King Darius right here, and this is his palace. These are his soldiers. These are his workers. The sun was just waking up when Daniel popped out of bed. Why was Daniel up so early? He wanted to pray. He prayed every day. Daniel was one of the king's best workers. He needed God's help to do a good job. Daniel went to go see the king. King Darius praised Daniel for his good work. Daniel, you work better than any of my other workers. I am so proud of you. I trust you. You are not lazy. I want to make you in charge of my whole kingdom. So Daniel thanked the king, and he went on his way. Well, this made the other workers mad and jealous. The workers walked away and talked. They said to each other, "Did you hear what King Darius said about Daniel? They said he is such a hard worker. He never cheats. And that King Darius wants to make him in charge of his whole kingdom." So they decided to trick the king into signing a rule that would get Daniel into trouble. They knew Daniel didn't do anything wrong. So they decided to get Daniel in trouble for praying to God. These workers did not pray to God, but they knew that Daniel did pray to God. They went to the king and told the king that he should make a rule that no one could pray to any god or person, but only to King Darius. The king made a big mistake and signed their silly rule. The rule said that everyone could only pray to King Darius, or they would be thrown into a den of lions, hungry lions with enormous teeth. Daniel heard about the rule. "I'll pray anyway," he thought. "Nobody, not even the king, has the right to make a rule like that." Daniel went straight to his house and prayed. He knew God would hear. He knew God would help. The mean men were watching Daniel, and they saw Daniel praying and could not wait to get him into trouble. They ran to King Darius and tattled on him. "King Darius, King Darius!" They told the king how Daniel is disobeying the king's law and is praying to God 3 times a day. The king was sad. He felt bad. Daniel was his friend, but a rule is a rule, and Daniel was arrested. Big, strong soldiers came to Daniel's house. "Daniel, come down!" And Daniel came out of his house. "Daniel, you disobeyed, and you prayed to God instead of King Darius. You'll be thrown into the lion's den. Come with us." And they went over to the lion's den. And King Darius came too, and so did the mean workers. Roar! The lions wanted to eat. Daniel was scared. He prayed right away. King Darius said, "May your God save you, Daniel." Whoosh! The soldiers threw Daniel down, down, down into the lion's den. There were hungry lions all around, and then they put big rocks to block the door so Daniel could not escape. And then the workers went away. Our plan worked. And then the soldiers went back. And then King Darius sadly went back. Well, God protected Daniel, and he sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. And then the angel went away. But the king did not know that the angel had shut the lions' mouths. He could not eat. He felt so bad. And then the sun went down. King Darius went to bed, but he could not sleep. He could not think about anything but Daniel. The sun woke up. It was early, but the king hurried out of his bed and scurried to see if his friend was still alive. And the workers came too, and the soldiers came too. Did your God save you? The king shouted out anxiously, and then he waited for an answer. Yes, Daniel called out, my God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths. God kept me safe since he knew that I did not do anything wrong to you. The king was so happy. Pull Daniel out of the lion's den, he commanded. And so the soldiers moved the heavy rock away. And they pulled Daniel out of the lion's den. And Daniel was not hurt at all because he had trusted God. And then the king made a new rule. He said, from now on, everyone in my kingdom will pray to Daniel's wonderful God. And that's the end.